We're at 862 Oakwood Drive in Sonoma. We're looking at this exterior. Now I just walked through with the owner. So the front, we have this vinyl siding. We're not painting the vinyl siding. We're going to paint everything but. So see on the front here, we got this vinyl corner that's kind of broken. He needs this done like really in a hurry because he's trying to get the I guess a VA loan or something like that. They need to assess the house. So we'll start at this corner here. Going around the front, we have a single garage door. It's vinyl. That's a new one. We can actually paint that. The eaves are plywood, and then we have raw eaves going around most of the house. So let's look around the front here real quick here. So wood eaves over here, vinyl siding all the way through the entry. So we got to spray this whole roof, this whole ceiling in here of the entry. We'll paint all that all the way down to the front of the house. Front door is a wood, looks like a wood, kind of a Dutch type door. So that'll get painted. Windows in front are vinyl. He does want to paint the shutters, so we got 2 here. 4, 6 shutters. And so we'll have to mask off all this vinyl and then spray all the eaves. The gutters were originally primed. They never got painted, so but I'm seeing like some raw metal here, so I think we might hit those with some latex primer before we put any paint on them. So here's the bigger part of the project here. The stucco wall is all cracked and everything, and then the previous owners took out a chunk of the wall to get a shower enclosure through there, so they boarded it up with plywood, which looks like crap. So he wants a stucco guy to come in here and refloat this whole wall with some fresh stucco. That was my suggestion, to do the whole wall and just get a color coat possibly, and it wraps around into the backyard another 10 feet. We'll look at that in a second. Eaves here are like beadboard going up, so we got to prime all these eaves as well. We got a wood transom window up here that has some peeling going on, and a beam that comes out. It has its wear and tear. And it's another new downspout there. And that's it for this side of the house. I'm going to walk around to the backyard now and take a look at the other areas. Okay, so now we're on I think this is the north side of the house. So we have colored stucco on this side here. That's actually a painted stucco, I think. No, maybe it is a colored. We have some T111 siding on the top of it. Raw eaves all the way down. So he actually likes the color of this, which is kind of a warm gray, which we might go with. So here's where another problem area is. It goes to wood. The previous owners built this addition on the back here. T111 siding. I just spoke to him about this wood is like right on the dirt, so it's going to rot. The other thing is too, we got this transition right here that needs to be dealt with. So he's open to suggestions here. I'm saying we put a wood border there as a boundary from the stucco to the wood. There's some back in here. There's some play in the wood itself, but there's some back in there. And he's going to clear all this out. He's leaving next Wednesday for Hawaii, so he'll be gone for, I guess, a week or so. He's real anxious to get this underway, like next week. We're at January 30th right now, so this is something he wants to just move on really fast. Let's see, we got a little bit of dry rot here. Window trim needs to be replaced. Little 1x4. And then down here in the corner where the faucet is, we got some more rot down there, the corner trim. Yeah, there's some movement in there. The siding itself, that's okay, I guess. So T111 siding, we got raw eaves in here. T111 siding all the way to the chimney, and then it goes back to stucco over there. So a stucco coat would go from that chimney around to the south side of the house. Now he has these recessed lights in here in blocks, so we'll just mask those off and paint around them. Shoot the wires or whatever we got to do. Cobwebs up here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we're not including this freestanding structure here, just the house itself. Yeah, because this stucco is pretty gouged, so there's not a whole lot we can do to improve the texture of it. So raw eaves all through here, and new gutters, downspouts. So I'll take some pictures.